Hello everybody and welcome to today's class. We are using the Pilates ring and light weights today. If you have either of those things, great. If you have neither of those things, that's fine too. I will make sure to give you options without. A good sub for the magic circle or the Pilates ring is honestly just your imagination. So if you don't have a ring, I never want you to feel like you can't do these classes. You can. Sometimes it is honestly just a matter of pretending and trying to create the additional resistance for yourself. You can do this. I promise you can. The small ball is also a good substitute for the ring, and almost everything that we do with the ring, you can do with the ball. Okay, so I'll make sure to call out those options as we move through. I have my 1 pound weights out because I just don't really want to use anything heavier than that. So when you're ready, find your way down to your mat. We'll start in a seated position, whatever that looks like for you. Props can go off to the side. We'll inhale through the nose, filling the body up with air, expanding through the rib cage from side to side and front to back. And then exhale out, let all of that air go. For 3, inhale. And exhale. For 2, inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale, let it go. Good. With your last exhale, let's reach the arms out to T. We'll take our side body stretches, reaching over towards the, to the right. Left arm reaches up and over. Exhale up through center. We take left hand down, right arm reaches up and over. Big side body stretch. Exhale up through center. We take it back over to the right. And up through center and then to the left. For 2, we go right. And up through center and then left. And then one more. And then one more. Good. Everything up through center, arms reach out in front of you. Keep the right arm reaching, oh my gosh, the left arm reaching wrong. Exhale. I cannot talk. Left arm stays where it is. Exhale as you bend into the right elbow and reach that right arm back, fingertips reaching behind you. We bend into the right elbow and then push forward. Same thing on the left. We bend and then extend back, bend and push forward. Oh no, I'm nervous for how this class is gonna go if we're 1 minute in and that's already where my words are taking me. Yikes. Pray for me, everybody. Okay, we do 2 more each side, opening up to the right, keeping the left hip pressing down into your mat as best you can. We go 2 to the left. And then 1 more, we pull back and reach and bend and push forward. 1 more on the left, pull back and reach. Good. And then push everything forward. Arms can come down by your sides. We'll reach the legs out in front of us. Taking your ring, you put it just between the feet, right about where your arches are. If you don't have a ring, you can use a ball or you can just not use anything. You can reach your arms out in front of you. Inhale as you sit up tall. Exhale, draw belly button to spine. Roll yourself all the way down to the mat. Shoulders and head down. Arms reach back overhead. Inhale. Exhale, lift the arms. Press your hands down. Keep the backs of your heels heavy on the mat. Find your tall spine and then round forward to take your spine stretch. Good. Inhale, sit up tall. Relax your shoulders. Exhale, draw in, belly button to spine, curving your spine, rolling all the way down to the mat, shoulders and head down. Inhale. Exhale, lift your arms, press your hands down, tuck chin to chest, roll all the way up, find that tall spine, and then round forward through the upper back, push the fingertips forward. Inhale, sit up tall. It'll be 2 more like this. We exhale, draw in, belly button to spine, curving yourself all the way down, shoulders and head get heavy on the mat, arms reach back. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Rebuild the spine and then spine stretch forward. 1 more. Inhale as you sit up tall, relax the shoulders. Exhale, draw in, belly button to spine. We take it all the way down, gentle pressure into the ring, shoulders and head down, arms reach back. Inhale. Rebuild and then round forward through the upper back. Good. Grab onto your ring, take it between your hands. Now bring your legs together, heels together, toes apart. Exhale, draw in from the belly button, curve the spine, roll all the way down, trying to keep your heels pressing into each other, shoulders and head down, arms reach back. Inhale. Exhale as you lift the arms up, tuck chin to chest. Now we hold that curve as you round forward directly into your spine stretch. Inhale and then exhale. We continue that curve, pulling back like I'm behind you. Your belly button's on a string. I'm pulling you down to the mat, all the way down, shoulders and head. Reach the arms back. Inhale, exhale as you come up. Good. If you can keep your heels together, I want you to try. I can say from personal experience, it's hard. It's definitely hard. One more. Keep that curve in your spine. Roll all the way down. And it'll really be 1.5 because I'm going to make you come up out of this and then roll all the way down. Inhale. Exhale, you come all the way up. Good, and then roll yourself all the way back down to your mat. Once you get down, you can bend into your knees, take your feet about hips distance apart. Keep the ring in your hands. You're pressing into the ring with the heel of the hand, fingertips reaching towards the ceiling. Elbows pull in towards the sides of your body. Relax the shoulders, let the triceps get heavy onto the mat, and then press evenly into your heels. Try to tilt the hips towards you so you find your neutral spine. You'll inhale here. Exhale as you lift the hips and press the ring up above your chest. Inhale, exhale as you come all the way back down. Inhale at the bottom, exhale as you press and lift. Good. We lift and lower. Lift and lower. Good. This doesn't need to be a high bridge. Your hips only really need to be about a fist distance away from your mat. So if you feel like you're almost like pelvic thrusting the ceiling, or you feel like your chest is pulling up in towards your face, you've gone a little bit too far. We do 4 more here, lifting up as you press the ring, or just reach the arms. If you have weights and you don't have a ring, do this movement just with the arms for 3, for 2. Last one, you lift and hold. Keep it right here. Can you retuck the tailbone? Give me little presses into the ring. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the ring right here. Relax the shoulders up, back, and down. Little pulses. You lower an inch, press up an inch at my pace. 9, for 8, 7, 6. Really focus on using the back of the leg, engaging the glutes as you lift and squeeze. 4, 3, 2, and then 1 more. Lift and hold. Keep that ring reaching up overhead. Press into your left heel. Can you lift that right knee up, maybe tapping the knee towards the ring, and then lower back down. Press into the right heel. Can we lift the left knee up? Pull that left knee towards the ring. Lower back down. Ooh, it feels wobbly. For 3, lift and lower, and 3, lift and lower. It's 2. Can you keep the hips lifted and level? Continue to press evenly into the backs of the shoulders. That's always where I struggle, but sometimes holding something in your arms and really making sure your upper body is engaged will help. This is 2 and 2. If we end up doing a bonus rep, I'm not sorry about it, so I'm not going to lie to you. This is our last one. Good. Once the left foot lowers down, you bring yourself all the way back down to the mat. You can bend your elbows, take the ring over your chest, walk the feet out wide. Inhale, drop both knees over towards the right, letting the left hip lift, keeping the left shoulder anchored. Exhale, knees up through center. Inhale, we drop them. Ooh, we drop them over towards the left. That was a crack of everything. Okay, right hip lifts, right shoulder stays pressing down into the mat. Inhale. Good. Exhale, everything comes back up through center. Now we're keeping the feet about hips distance. You're relaxing the shoulders. Turn your ring so that one of the pads faces the top. Let's start with the left leg, the top of that left leg. You'll bring the left leg so it goes to tabletop and then stack your hands on top of each other on the opposite pad of the ring. Relax the shoulders up, back, and down. You'll exhale as you push down into the ring, resisting the movement with the left leg. Inhale as you release some of that pressure. Exhale, press down. Inhale, release. Now without a ring, you have some options. You can just pretend and mirror this movement, pressing the hands towards the top of the left leg and then resisting that pressure as you pull back in. You can also use a small ball and do this same exact movement. Good. The focus is moving the arms without moving the leg and really starting to engage our core. Think of this the same way we do a dead bug. For 4, we press in and release. It's 3. For 2. And then 1 more. Good. Left foot comes down, same thing on the right. Right knee lifts above the hip. You can change the stack of the hands. Relax your shoulders. Don't move your right leg. You'll exhale as you press down into the ring. Inhale as you release the pressure. Exhale, press. Inhale, release. Good. Keep moving like that. Again, same thing with or without the ring. Same thing if you have a ball. You're resisting the movement with the right leg. We're trying to hold strong in the lower abs. As we exhale and press down, we think about sinking the belly button down towards our mat. For 3, press in and release. For 2, 1 more. Good. Right leg comes down, feet about hips distance. Spin the ring so that you can take it just between the inner thighs, about 1 inch below the knee. Feet will walk out slightly wider than the hips. Arms stay down by your sides. Relax the shoulders up, back, and down. It's an exhale, slow squeeze onto the ring. Inhale, release some of that pressure. Exhale, we press in. Inhale, release. Exhale, in. Inhale, release. Press in and release. For 6, in and release. For 5, in and then release. 4, use that big exhale, release. For 3, for 2, one more. Good. Hold it right here. Keep a little bit of tension on the ring. If you have light weights, grab onto them, not moving the lower body. Reach the arms above your shoulders. Exhale as you press your hands down. Curl up through head, neck, and shoulders, looking straight forward towards the center of the thighs. Start to pump your arms down by your sides for the Pilates 100. If it's more comfortable for you to flip your palms up, if you have weights in your hand, flip your palms up. Okay, we keep moving from right here. That movement comes from the back of the shoulder to the tip of the finger. If you feel like you can do more, knees lift above the hips, you can connect the feet, continue to pump the arms. If you feel like you can do more than that, legs can extend up, either directly above the hips, kind of in a V shape, or your legs can lower away from you. Whatever you feel like you can maintain control of. For me, it's going to be feet down on the mat for the rest of these. We're here 4 more sets of 10. Your head can lower down to the mat at any point. For 3. For 2. 1 more. And then everything lowers down. Arms come down, head comes down. We grab onto the ring. Extend your legs up, placing your feet through the ring. We'll go about 1 inch above the ankle to press into those inside pads. Flex your feet, arms down by your sides. Relax the shoulders. I said flex and then I immediately pointed. We exhale, push out onto the ring. Inhale, release. Exhale, push out. Inhale, release. Good. Exhale out. Inhale, release. Push out. We'll do 4 more. Press out. For 3. For 2. 1 more, press out and hold. Open the arms into a low V or all the way out into a T. You'll inhale to tilt this shape over towards the left, letting the right hip lift, keeping the left shoulder anchored to the mat. Exhale, you push out onto the ring to take yourself back through center. Inhale, we tilt this shape over towards the right, left hip lifts, left shoulder stays anchored down. Big exhale, you push out onto the ring, come back through center. Inhale, we tilt left. Exhale, push out, come back through center. Your knees can be bent here as well. If that feels a little bit better for you, by all means, bend the knees. Exhale, push out, come back. Inhale, we go to the left. This will be 2. Exhale, push out and lift. One more. And then 1 more. Good. Legs extend up above the hips, point your toes, arms stay down by your sides. Relax the shoulders up, back, and down. I want you to take a big exhale. Can you push the toes up and lift the hips and then come right back down? Okay, little lift. And lower. I went a little bit too high on the first one. For 4, lift. Lower. You can do this with bent knees too. 3. That's small. For 2. And then 1 more. I got to get you guys working on inversions. Good. Feet come down to the mat. You keep the ring exactly where it is. You may feel the ring kind of close to your butt, and that's okay. Weights come into your arms. We'll inhale at the bottom. Exhale, we're pushing out onto the ring. You're lifting your hips up as you reach the arms up and back overhead. Inhale, exhale, we lower all the way back down, pressing the arms back to our sides. Inhale, exhale, we lift. Lift. Just for 4, lift. For 3. 2. 1 more. Arms come down, legs lift to tabletop. You can point the toes. Weights can stay in your hands. Again, we take the Pilates 100. Arms go down by your sides. You lift up through head, neck, and shoulders. Start to pump your arms. If you have weights in your hands, you can go palms down or palms up, whichever is more comfortable. If you can do a little bit more here, extend the legs either out on the high diagonal, directly above the hips, or a little bit lower, more like a low diagonal, but still keeping your hips in the same spot. If you need less, your head comes down. You can bend your knees, take your feet flat, just pump the arms for 4, for 3, for 2, 1 more. Good. With your last one, knees will pull in toward your chest, feet come outside of the ring. Walk your feet out wider than your hips. Inhale, drop both knees over towards the right. Left hip lifts. Left shoulder stays down. Exhale, knees come up through center. Inhale, we drop the knees to the left. Right hip lifts. Right shoulder stays down. Exhale, knees come right back up. Good. All right, we scoot over towards the left. You'll roll onto your right side. Now prop up onto your right forearm. Take the ring so it comes just in front of you. One of the pads is up towards the ceiling. You're taking your left hand to that top pad, relaxing the shoulder up, back, and down. Your knees are bent and a little bit forward of your hips, and we're lifting that left knee up, pointing the toe. Inhale as we tap the knees. Exhale as you open up and tap the toes. Inhale, we tap the knees. Exhale, you open and tap the toes. For 6, tap the knees, tap the toes. Tap the knees, tap the toes. It's 4. For 3, we're just holding this ring in place. 2. One more. Tap the knees, hold it right here. We push down on the ring as you extend the leg out and then release that pressure, pull the knees together. We extend the leg out, press down, don't move anything else. Pull the knees back together, release that pressure. Press out. Now, if you don't have a ring, you can just hold the left hand right in front of you and then pull back in. It's just as fun like that. We press out and in for 4, out. And in for 3, push out. Good, 2. One more. Good, knees stack, feet stack, move the knees a little bit back in line with your hips, keeping the ring in front of you. This time we are lifting up through that bottom hip, gentle pressure down onto the ring, and then exhale, we lower right back down. It'll be an inhale, little pressure into the ring as we lift, and then take it right back down. Good, lift. And it's the same thing without the ring, right? You can just take the left hand in front of you, 2. One more, lift and hold. Pull the knees together, extend the bottom half of the left leg up, push down in the ring to kick, release that pressure, pull the knees together. Just for 3, kick out and push. Knees come together, release for 2, out and push. And then one more, out and push. Good. Knees come down, hips lower down, and then we put the ring in front of us. Bring yourself all the way up to seated. Counter body stretch as you reach up and over through the right arm, pressing down into the hip, opening up through that right side. Good. Everything comes up through center. We'll swing it over to the other side. Left hip is down, knees are bent, knees a little bit forward of the hips. We take the ring into our right hand, left forearm is down. You are physically lifting up and away from your mat, trying to press this hip down, your shoulders a little bit behind the elbow. Ring in front of you. Relax the shoulder. We lift up through the right leg. You'll inhale, tap the knees. Exhale as you open and tap the toes. Tap the knees and then tap the toes. For 6, we tap the knees and tap the toes. For 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Tap the knees, hold it right here. We exhale, extend that leg out, press down onto the ring, release some of that pressure, pull the knee back in. Extend up and out, push down, pull the knee in, release the pressure, extend out, press down. For 5, extend out and press. Oh my gosh. For 4, extend out and press. See how I can barely press into the ring? It's 3. For 2. Oh, right there. 1 more. Extend out. Good. The knee pulls in. You lower the leg down. Okay. We pull the knees back so they're a little bit in line with the hips. Relax the shoulders. Release tension from your face and unclench your jaw. All right. It's an inhale. We lift that bottom hip, gentle pressure into the ring. Exhale as we take it right back down. Really resisting with that bottom side oblique. We lift up and then lower down. Your gaze can be forward, like directly forward. You can look down a little bit towards the left forearm. Sometimes that helps, especially if you feel a lot of tension in either side of your neck, really. Lift and lower. We'll say this is 3. For 2. Last one, lift and hold. Keep some of that pressure, knees together. We extend that leg out. For 4, you kick and push. Pull back in. For 3, kick and push. Pull back in. For 2. And then 1 more. Knees together. Lower your hips down. Let the ring go in front of you. Press up off of that left forearm and then oh my God. It's always the counter body stretch that I feel like I have the hardest time with, reaching up and over. Inhale. Good. Exhale, we'll let it go. Go ahead and come up through center. We'll pop up into a high kneeling position and do a little arm series. We won't worry about the ring for this next bit. Knees about hips distance apart. Relax the shoulders up, back, and down, reaching the crown of the head up, flipping your palms forward. Soft bend into the elbows. We start with arm circles. I like arm circles. Do you guys know that? Inhale, reaching the arms forward. We circle out and around. Press forward, circle out and around. It's 8 in each direction, so this is going to be 6. For 5. 4. 3. 2. 1 more. Good. Reverse, reaching out and pulling up and around. Reach out. For 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1 more. Good. Arms come down. Take a little hinge forward, reaching the hips towards the heels. Nice flat back. Arms reach up on the high diagonal. I'm going to demonstrate this without weights just because I cannot do it with weights right now. Arms go up on the high diagonal. Connect the index finger and your thumb so you make a triangle with your hands. It looks just about like this. Hips stay reaching back. We inhale to pull the thumbs back towards the crown of the head. Exhale as you push up and out on the high diagonal. Bend in. And then push out. I have a hard time with this, so for me, I'm gonna modify a little bit more, hips back towards the heels. Now, my thumb or my fingers have to come apart in order to move my shoulder like this. I'm coming more towards like my hairline instead of towards the crown of my head, just because my shoulders, they don't wanna do this today. For 4, we pull in and then push out. For 3, in. And then out, my arms came up and they were like, what the heck? 1 more, in and out. We'll come up out of that forward hinge. Arms come all the way down. Relax your shoulders. Now keep one weight. We'll keep it in the right hand. You'll grab onto your ring and you're gonna prop that ring up on your left side. Gentle pressure into the ring. It will not be anything crazy. We do a little bend into that left elbow. Reach up through the right arm. Look up towards your ceiling and then inhale, bend into that right elbow. Exhale as you extend. We bend and then extend. So we're getting a side body stretch through that right side. And tricep extension through the right arm. Okay. We also have to work on keeping the left shoulder away from the ear and not crunching down into the ring. If you don't have a ring, a couple of options. You can just kind of hold it right here, reaching the left fingertips down towards your mat. For 4. Just making sure that we have shoulder, hip, knee all in line and your hips aren't pushing back. All right, we're right about here. For 2. 1 more. Your arm comes down, you come all the way up. Same thing on the other side. Your ring can come over into your right hand. Gentle pressure, weight in the left. We do a little bend into that right elbow. We're reaching up and over, looking up towards where the ceiling meets the wall. Bend the elbow and then push back out. Bend and press. Bend and press. Good. And again, same thing without the ring. You can just reach that right hand down, keeping the hips pushing forward. Okay, so what do I mean when I say hips pushing forward here? It's that you have this long line through the side of your body. Bend and push. So what it would be if you were not in a long line, your hips are pushing back, your chest is pulling forward. So we push the hips just a little bit so we're in a line. For 3, bend. And push. For 2, bend. And push. 1 more, bend. And then we come all the way up. You're lowering the arm down and then walking yourself out so you lay all the way down onto your front. The ring comes with you as you lay down onto your mat. Stack the ring so that one of the pads is down at the front edge. Walk your hands up to the opposite pad. Relax your shoulders, lower your chest, lower your head. Reach the feet back so the tops of your feet are pressing into the mat. And then try and lift your belly button or lift your abs off of the mat. Again, you relax your shoulders. I'm going to say that a lot right here. Inhale as you start to lift your chest, lift your head. It's a gentle push down onto the ring. See if you can look up higher. And then exhale, we can come all the way back down. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the head. You press down just a touch into the ring. And then exhale all the way back down. Now without the ring, it's the same exact movement. Arms are reaching long. You're lifting the chest, lifting the head. If this is a little too much for your shoulders, your hands walk out wider on the ring. You do the same exact thing right here. For 3. For 2. One more. Good. Everything comes down. I want you to take the ring. We haven't done this one in a really long time. You're taking one of the pads of the ring just below your butt cheek on that left leg, bending into your knee and then reaching for the opposite pad of the ring just behind your heel, okay? Your leg will lift a little bit off of the mat. You bring your forehead to the back of your hands, flex your foot, exhale as you press into that ring. Inhale as you release. Exhale in. Inhale, release. It's very tiny, so keep it tiny. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. One more. Can you press and hold? Lift up through that left leg, lifting the front of your leg off of the mat, and then lower back down just for 3. Lift. For 2, lift. One more. Good. We bring it back down. Little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach back behind you for the ring. Release the left leg long. Same movement on the right. Okay. If it takes a little bit of time for you to find the right placement, that's okay. If you'd like to try this again, the good news is you can pause me and rewind me and try it again. Okay. The pad is right underneath the right butt cheek. We're bending into that right knee and then taking, oh my gosh, the opposite pad of the ring just below the back of the heel or the back of the ankle. These are always hard because you can't see what's going on behind you. And I realize I always forget not to wear black when we're doing classes with the ring, but hopefully you can see it, or maybe I just need to get a pink ring. Relax your shoulders up, back, and down. Flex through that right foot. We exhale, press into the ring. Inhale, release some of that pressure. Exhale, press in. And then inhale, release. For 6, in, whoop. And release for 5, for 4, 3, 2, relax your shoulders. One more, lift and hold. Okay, can you lift up through the top of that right leg and lower back down, lift. I think we just did 4, so that's 2. One more. Lower back down, 8 little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Everything goes out. That's where the hamstring cramp happened. Reach back for the ring, releasing your right leg long. And then again, we take the ring where we had it at the beginning of this series. Hands can come to the top pad or they can come out towards the sides. Mine are going out to the sides. Relax the shoulders up, back and down. Pull the belly button away from your mat. Try to press the front of your hips down. Lift your chest and lift your head, looking down at your mat. Lift your legs off of the mat, pointing your toes. Start to kick through your legs. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then last one. Relax your legs. Relax the head, relax the chest, take your ring, bring it all the way down. Move your hands underneath your shoulders, relax the shoulders up, back, and down. Point the elbows towards your feet and bring your legs together. Big exhale as you press yourself up, and then take it all the way back, hips to heels as you find your child's pose. You can open up through your knees as much as you feel like is comfortable for you. Good, inhale. Exhale, let it go. Good. And then from here, we shift things forward. Find your tabletop position, shoulders over the wrists, knees underneath the hips. Tuck your toes under. Exhale as you draw in from the lower abs, hovering the knees. Inhale. Another big exhale. You press your hips up and back, driving the heels down towards the mat. Good. Start to walk your hands in towards your feet, anchoring your heels down. You'll roll yourself all the way up to stand, shoulders on top of hips. Now, once you get up to stand, we are going to stay right here. So make your way towards the center of your mat. My head might get cut off a little bit, but feet about hips distance apart. You're grabbing onto the ring and you're taking the ring so it goes just between the legs above the ankles. So you're not pressing into your ankles and then you grab onto your weights, okay? Gentle pressure on the ring. You're welcome to squeeze into the ring as much as you see fit. Pressing down into your heels, soft bend into the knees. You tuck the tailbone under, okay? Arms are down by your sides. Your palms are flipping forward. We'll inhale as we lift the arms up and around overhead. And then exhale as we take it right back down. I'm just gonna move my camera a little bit so you can see the overhead movement. Inhale as you lift. And then exhale, you take it back down. And just like that. Movie magic, right? I'm just kidding. No, you totally saw me change it. Y'all know me. We don't need to edit. Inhale, we reach up and around. Exhale, we take it back down. Up and around. Good. And then exhale, take it down. Now, if you don't have a ring, you can take the ball between your legs just above the ankles. You can also just not use anything and have a soft bend into your knees. See if you can feel your core engage as you reach the arms up. Good, up, around. And then we take it down. Let's do one more. Lift the arms up and around. Like, can I see my feet? I can, I got it. Arms come back down. Again, you retuck the tailbone. Can we shift over into that left leg, hovering the right, keeping that right foot flexed? Elbows pull in towards your sides. Now you just reach the arms out and then pull back in. Reach out and then pull back in. Can you do that 6 more times? Reach. For 5. 4. Woo! For 3, reach out. For 2, out. 1 more. My balance is always bad once I get into the afternoon. Everything comes in, right foot down. You may have to put a little bit more pressure into the ring, shifting into that right leg, lifting the left foot off of the mat, flexing the foot. Same movement with the arms. Elbows stay pulled in. Oh my gosh, you guys, I can't do it today. Elbows stay pulled into your sides. We keep that single leg balance. Inhale as you reach the arms out. Exhale as you pull back in. Maybe I need to squeeze the ring more. Inhale out. Exhale back in. Inhale out. Oh my gosh, why can't I do it today? This is 6. Reach out. And then back in. For 5, out. For 4, out. Oh my gosh. For 3. 2. One more. Oh my gosh, arms come down, left foot finds the mat, take your weights, put them off to the side, and then grab onto your ring. We stay up and standing. I want you to wrap your fingertips around the ring, reach the elbows towards the sides of the room, relax your shoulders, and again, find that strong standing position. Heels are pressing down, tailbone slightly tucked. We'll exhale as we pull that ring apart. Inhale as you release that pressure. And just see what you feel happening there. Exhale, pull that ring apart. Inhale, release. As you pull apart, can you feel the shoulder blades drawing together? Can you feel the upper back engage? Pull apart and release. For 4, pull apart and release. For 3, for 2, one more. Good. Arms come back in. Release the fingertips. So you're pressing into the ring with the heels of the hands, fingertips reaching forward. Now we exhale, push into the ring. See how that feels different. And then inhale, release some of that pressure. Exhale, push in. Inhale, release that pressure. The crown of your head stays reaching up towards the ceiling. You're standing up as tall as is humanly possible, trying to engage everything from heel to crown of the head. For 4, push in and release. 3, 2, one more. Good. Now inhale, reach that ring forward. Exhale, press into the ring. Pull the elbows in tight towards the sides of your body. Release the pressure. Inhale, forward. Exhale, press. That was a weird breath. Inhale, release the pressure. Reach forward. Exhale, press. Like sometimes the sounds, I don't know, 6. For 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Reach forward, hold it right here. Inhale, twist just the upper body towards the left. Exhale, press into that ring, come back through center. Inhale, twist over towards the right. Exhale, press into that ring, press into the left heel, come back through center for 3, twist. For 2. One more. Good. Arms lower down, take the ring. We're putting it back between the legs, just above the ankles. While you're down there, grab onto your weights. Take both weights into your left hand and then bring your hands towards the front of that left leg. Relax the shoulders up, back, and down. Inhale, exhale as you nod chin to chest. You're pushing the hands down the left leg, still continuing to press into that right heel and maintain even pressure between right and left leg into the ring. You'll inhale at the bottom, exhale as you bring yourself all the way back up. For 3, we inhale, exhale, round it forward. Keep the heels pressing down into the mat. As you come down, can you feel that right heel moving at all? As you come up, do you feel how you kind of need to press into the left heel in order to bring yourself up and stay balanced through center? One more, inhale, exhale. Good. And the weights on that left side are going to pull you down. They'll pull you down unevenly. Same thing on the other side. Weights come into that right hand. The left hand moves over towards the right. Inhale. Exhale as you round forward, pressing down on that right leg. Do you feel how you released a little bit of that pressure on the ring with the left leg now that we're kind of twisted over towards the right? Do you feel those little differences? Even if you don't have the ring, it's a really subtle the subtle difference. Inhale, exhale as we round forward. Like your feet have to be engaged, right? Inhale and exhale, come all the way back up. We're pressing into the heels. We're trying to press into the big toe all the way to the pinky side edge of the foot. I feel it mostly on the way up that I have to press into my opposite side. Inhale at the top, exhale, round forward. Good. Inhale and then exhale all the way back up. Once you come back up, take your weights, you put them in front of you, grab onto your ring, walk your feet out wide, toes out, heels in. The ring is in your hands. We're going to inhale as we bend into the left knee. You're reaching the arms up, out, and around. Come through center, bend the elbows. Same thing to the right. We reach the ring out and around and pull it down. Reach out and around. We did this in one of the Taylor Swift classes. I think it was probably Midnights because we use the ring for Midnights. I think both of the Midnights classes. But I think it was the second Midnights class for 2. And 2. 1 more. And then 1 more. Everything comes through center. Walk the feet in about hips distance apart. Just keep holding on to that ring. Inhale as you lift up onto the toes. We lower the right heel down, or the left heel down, bent into the right knee, and then switch, switch, and switch. I was doing so good. Switch and switch. Good. Switch and switch. Switch and switch. Lift the right heel, push down through the left, and then lift up onto both heels. Oh my gosh, you'll lower and lift 8, 7, 6. Shoulder staying relaxed down and back, crown of the head lifted. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heels go down. We go heels together, toes apart. You'll lift up through the heels. We lower into one side and then switch. We did this in the Reformer on the Mat class last week. I thought it was Pilates and coffee, but it wasn't. And that struck me while we were moving through class. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Sheila, I told you the wrong class. It was Reformer on the Mat because we were doing footwork. So that's my B. Okay, lift up through that left heel, pause there. Can you lift up onto the right heel? Maybe bring the heels together if you can, keeping the shoulders relaxed. We lower the heels, lift the heels for 7, 6, 5, 4. I cannot do it like this. For 3, I'm having a tough time today. 2. 1 more, at least tomorrow's Pilates and coffee. Walk the feet out a little bit wider. You can take your ring, put it off to the side. Relax the shoulders up, back, and down. We'll inhale and then exhale, nod chin to chest, round forward. You can slide your hands down the front of your legs. Let the crown of your head point down towards the mat and just hang. Let the upper body hang. Your hands can come down or you can take opposite hand to opposite elbow and just let the upper body sway. That's usually pretty nice. Okay, if you're swaying, I want you to take both hands down, bend into your left knee, keep that left hand down, straighten out through the right, and reach up and out through the right arm, fingertips to the ceiling. Okay, let's switch it to the other side, bending into the right knee, right hand down, we reach up and out through the left arm. And then we switch. One more time, each side, bending into the right knee, reaching up through the left arm. And switch. Good. Both hands will come down. Walk your feet out just a touch wider. We'll inhale to bend into the knees as much as is comfortable for you. And then exhale, press into your heels, push the hips back up. For 3, it'll be a bend and press. For 2, one more. Hips go up, hands can come off of the mat. Roll yourself all the way back up to stand, shoulders on top of hips, crown of the head lifts up. Once you come all the way up to stand, you're more than welcome to take any other additional stretches or movements that you feel like you need. Whatever will make this class feel complete for you, now's the time to do that. Remember, you're awesome. You can do anything you put your mind to, and I will see you back here for our next class.